What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Jurassic World Hammond Collection, Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. That's right, my zillions, with true FX for enhanced details. A little bit of a different box for the Hammond Collection now. Looks pretty cool, I like it. Jurassic World is nice and big and bold on it. On the front too. Hammond Collection's a little bit smaller, but here is some art. They got art on it. Same basic color design, just a little tweaked, you know? A little bit of a newer design. There's your Jurassic Park 3 logo, a little pic from the movie. And on the back, we got some pics of the toy. We got a little explanation what True FX is, premium details for enhanced realism, kind of like, you know, the eyes and stuff. Pretty cool here from Mattel. We definitely like the Spinosaurus here in the fandom, and remember when the first one that Mattel did came out in the main line? Man, that was like super popular. But I think this is going to be popular as well. I did see it in store once. I did order mine, pre-ordered mine at Target.com, but I did see it in store once, and it's been in and out of stock online. So do make sure you check. I'll leave a link somewhere down below if you are looking for it. But again, I saw it in store too, so get out there. But without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here is the mighty Spinosaurus out of the package, and it really can't stand up. Like, you know, it's got to put like at least one arm down, which is fine because this is kind of what the Spinosaurus looks like. He's big and he is long. We're going right off the board there, guys. We are going right off the board. The board? But anywho, like, yeah, very long, but doesn't really, I mean, you could do this, I guess, maybe. Kind of go full Godzilla on him. You could probably do that. Something to make him stand straight up. But I'm not even getting that going. I'm sure you could do it. How tall can we get this Spinosaurus to be? Probably pretty tall. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Now we got him. We got him, guys. Now he's standing. He's standing very tall. Yeah. I feel like that's the only way you're getting him to stand. But as you saw, there was some articulation on him. The legs move out, back and forth, out. Some soft ratchets going on. You have hinge, swivel at the knee, hinge, swivel at this knee, whatever that's called. Hinge, swivel at the foot. The tail is on a big joint. It's a keyed joint. The rest of the tail is a bendy wire, so that's soft plastic. Then nothing here. Hinge, swivel at the arm, hinge, swivel at the elbow, hinge, swivel at the wrist, and the hands are very soft, which I found interesting. Then the neck moves like so. Always really good necks on the Hammond Collection. The head moves up and down here as well, and you have a nice snapping jaw, which is cool. That sounds scary. So yeah, pretty decent. So let's have a look at this guy in full, though I gotta tell you, this like balancing act thing, or lack thereof, is kind of annoying me already. It's gonna be a real pain in the butt. At least for me. I have seen some that like stand better. Like, I guess we're gonna have to really go like this. And when you look at it like that, it's not so bad, right? I don't know. Again, soft hands, which is odd to me. We got some scooties on there. We got that usual colored paint. The arms look good. Decent sculpt on it. Alright, not bad sculpt on the arms. The legs look a little bit better. Really nice. Again, same kind of paint. But we do get the striping here, the white stripes. Which looks really good. You know, a lot of folds and wrinkles. Really nice. Some slight osteoderms, but like very soft sculpt on that. You do have some extra paint here, which looks really good. Again, all of this kind of paint looks amazing. Going throughout here. Really, really nice. On this side. On the other side, it looks pretty good too. Very nice. I do like this paint here. This paint like goes all the way to the undercarriage, which looks pretty decent, I gotta say. And then on the back here, we do have some darker paint over here, which is cool. And even on the legs, like the white is actually placed on a piece of darker paint, which looks pretty good. Looks really, really good. Some nice musculature in the legs. And the tail, again, it's a bendy wire tail, but it looks really good. Matches really well. Paint looks good. Takes it very nicely. I do like this kind of orange on top, reddish orange. You know, and it goes all the way to the tip of the tail. Again, pretty nice sculpt throughout on the tail. We got the start of, like, you know, little bumps here that turn into the big, you know, Spinosaurus fin here, dorsal fin, which looks amazing. Really, really nice. You know, it's a hard plastic part of the sculpt, but it looks really good. You got the kind of orangish paint that goes down, which is nice. And then you got this around here, which, again, looks really, really good. You can see some darker bits up here as well, which looks very, very nice. Both sides look good. The neck continues that paint. You know, again, darker on the bottom, then the paint over it, the white paint, and then the orangish paint, which I really like how it looks up here. Very, very nicely done. Some nice wrinklage here in the, like, kind of neck area, which is good. Let's move this guy around here. Very nice. Closed mouth. It's very crocodilian, I think. Looks pretty good. The eyes look really nice, of course. There you go. Kinda. You see the eyes in there, see? Very crocodilian. It's pretty cool. I like how, you know, the paint is done around the eyes. The eye ridge looks nice. The nose here, nostril. The teeth, that usual color. I wish they would do something different on the Hammond Collection teeth. You know, just to separate them. And then, you know, the mouth. Got the tongue inside here. Where's the tongue? There we are. A tongue that moves. That can move. And you got, this is very, very rubbery, soft plastic. I did see somebody saying that theirs was broken. And they had to return it. I saw it on some forum. Which is a bummer. But I think the mouth looks really good. The bottom jaw, the tongue is nicely sculpted. Just really, really nice from all angles. These sinewy bits really do look sinewy, which is pretty neat. So that is very nice. I guess this is articulated, you know, tongue. So very, very cool. Again, it's got that snapping action on the head, which is pretty interesting. But anyway, I do think it looks really, really nice. There's no doubt about it. This is a nice looking Spinosaurus. Pretty neat, man. Don't you say? I think the proportions are pretty excellent. Again, the sanding thing for me is a little odd, but overall, this is definitely a really nice piece. And for your size comparisons, first up here is the Spinosaurus with the Allosaurus. He might be bent over, but he's much bigger than the Allosaurus. Here it is with the Giganotosaurus, and this thing is tremendous. I do believe it's bigger overall, but I don't want to move it. But, you know, I think, you know, they're probably about the same height. You know, they are the same, whatever you want to call it, size scale. But Gigano has a bigger tail, so he balances a little bit better, in my opinion. See, he just kind of flops. And here it is with the original T-Rex in the line. And I think these guys look pretty good together. You know, I think this one's longer overall and overall bigger, but I think it should be. Yeah, this is the original big-footed one that a lot of people don't like, but I still like it. Helps us stand, guys. it helped it stand. But I didn't get the exclusive version with the smaller feet. Oh well. I'm sure at some point they're gonna give us another T-Rex in the main line. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get to final thoughts, I did get him to stand, and stand nicely, by the way. So that is very, very good. What I did was I clicked his feet a little bit further up, or further back actually, and that helped. So there you have it. I don't know if it's gonna stand if I bend him over, but yes, it does. So my whole review is null and void, because it does stand great. And my final thoughts, boy, am I glad I figured that out before the end. Yeah, these feet just weren't, positioned right. And they're the hardest things to articulate back and forth are these feet. It's like the hardest ratchets. But once I did, Spino was able to stand correctly, and it is now so much better. This final thoughts is so much happier because of that. I can now say this figure is awesome because the look is amazing. Like, I love it. The eyes look great. The paint looks awesome. The sculpt is good. I would say now that I figured out the standing thing, only the rubber hands kind of bother me. I don't know if I like how that feels. And these sinewy bits in the mouth are a little bit scary, but otherwise, it's fantastic. It is a really great Spinosaurus. It looks amazing. I am so glad it's in the line, and I'm so glad I got it to stand. But there you go. I wasn't going to refilm the whole thing, guys. But, it's a really cool piece, and I think, you should get this piece if you're into this line, or if you're not into this line and you just like Spinosauruses. This is one of the best ones made as of yet. I think it's amazing, especially for the price point and the size. This is pretty awesome. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection with some dinosaurs. Till next time, peace out, peeps.